What's up, everybody? Travis here from Ironhide Fitness. Thanks for tuning in yet again to watch another video. Today we're going to go over something I think is the most important thing currently, calories and counting macros. Now obviously this is probably some pretty widespread information, but there's still so much disconnect as it relates to what it means and stuff like that. Now, the whole idea behind counting your macros and if it fits your macros is creating a healthy relationship with food and not necessarily binging. It's not about eating whatever you want. It's not about doing stuff like that. It's about making quality gains. It's about staying strong mentally. It's about creating a healthy relationship with fitness and not getting under these little fucking diet fads that you fall off of in 2 weeks because you can't eat broiled chicken and broccoli 6 times a day and your only fat source is from almonds. It doesn't work that way. What you guys need to remember, and what sparked this video was a video that I seen, what you guys need to remember and understand is that calories are king. Before I started counting my individual macros and the percentages and stuff like that came out, so before I was measuring my protein, carbs, and fats, I was measuring my calories, my intake. So it's very, very simple, guys, and the one thing I want, honestly, you guys to take away from this video, it's calories in versus calories out. Fucking plain and simple. There's nothing around that. That's literally the science behind it. There's no disputing it. It doesn't fucking matter what sources. Calories in versus calories out. There were times when I was getting 180 grams of protein and 500 grams of carbs and 50 grams of fat. There were times when I was getting 250 protein, 300 carbs, and 60 fat. Like, calories in versus calories out is always going to be number one, numero uno. Counting macros is a little bit more of an efficient way to determine what you're going to be doing in terms of body composition. But in terms of losing weight or adding mass, you need to be in a caloric surplus or a caloric deficit, and that's easily determined by just strictly counting your calories. If you burn however much, say you burn 1,000 calories, you eat 2,000 calories a day, that means that you're probably going to be a significant amount below your baseline, and you'd be losing weight. Anyway, guys, whatever. Aside from that, calories in versus calories out, it's easily calculated to determine what you need in order to gain and to lose. Now, as far as counting your macros actually goes, this is a little bit more of a science. Now, what I do for people that I'm training or coaching or helping, I base the percentage. The first things I do is the proteins and the fats. The carb to me, and a lot of other people are like this, is the variable. It's the thing. Your body doesn't need carbs to stay alive. I understand carbs are very important. I'm very carb dependent. I do incorporate a lot of higher carbohydrate type approaches. But just based on that, carbs are the variable. Carbs are the first thing to go when you're losing weight or when you're aiming to lose weight or lean out kind of thing. This is another reason why I say this. So what I do is based on the somatotype or your ectomorph, endomorph, mesomorph, I determine how much protein you're going to get. Now, whether it be 1 pound per body weight or 1 gram per pound of body weight or 1.4 or whatever the case may be. From there, I determine the percentage of fat you should be getting based on how you hold fat and your body type. If you're an endomorph, obviously I'm not going to give you as much fat percentage as I would for a mesomorph or an ectomorph because simply you hold fat a little bit worse off than they would. Now, the purpose behind counting your macros is to give you food freedom. Okay? So, look at it this way. If you have 2,000 calories to eat a day, say you're a girl. 2,000 calories to eat a day, just because that's pretty low for a guy. You'd have to be a pretty small guy. Anyway, whatever. I'm not going to get into the fucking sexual orientation of the invisible person who doesn't exist. Client A needs 2,000 calories a day. He gets all of his 2,000 calories from clean foods, from chicken, rice, protein shakes, egg whites, oatmeal, whatever. Client B gets 2,000 calories a day, gets his calories from, he doesn't miss dinners with his friends, eats chicken wings when he wants to, drinks the occasional beer, gets to have ice cream, gets to have donuts, eats his chicken and rice, does whatever. It's about flexibility, it's about freedom, it's about creating a healthy environment for yourself to continue to sustain this lifestyle that you're living. Now, obviously, you're going to get more micronutrients from whole foods as opposed to processed foods, but that doesn't mean that you completely shut out processed foods. In doing that, you set yourself up for a long-term failure because eventually you binge or you eat something you're not supposed to eat, and it is a huge mind fuck. The importance behind calculating your macros, guys, the number one thing that I like to tell people is for food freedom. The second thing is that you can literally taper your meal plan based on what it is you're looking to do. If you're looking to lose weight, you should probably have a higher percentage of protein and a little bit less carbs so that you avoid losing muscle mass while you lean out. You want to keep your lean body mass as high as you possibly can while getting rid of that fat. If you're looking to add weight, you're going to be looking to add in a little bit more carbohydrates and obviously a little bit of a higher protein percentage, because the protein is what actually builds the muscle and the carbohydrates will be used as useful fuel in order to get through your workouts and stuff like that. Now, this is all determined based on your body type, on how active you are and things of that nature. But guys, it's super important to count your macros. Don't just eat random portions of food 6 times a day because someone tells you to. If someone says eat 1 chicken breast, some rice, and broccoli 6 times a day, and you don't even know how much food you're eating. What does some mean? What does in moderation mean? 8 ounces of chicken, 2 cups of rice, half a cup or a cup of diced broccoli a meal. Like, even then, if you're going to eat clean, that's fine. Just don't go out there and say that there's a difference between eating clean and eating dirty foods in terms of body composition and fitness, because it's not. Is it a little bit more healthy to get the majority of your macros from cleaner food sources? Yes, it is, because you get micronutrients, your body breaks down the foods better, you stay full for a little bit longer. But aside from that, is there going to be any adverse effects in regarding your gains if you get all your calories, or if you get all your carbs one day from donuts and the next day from rice? Fuck no. Your body doesn't know the difference in terms of that. So let's be real, guys. Stop promoting this shit and saying that, oh, it's fine, just watch your portions, eat a moderate amount of rice, and throw some vegetables in there every day and have 1 chicken breast per meal. Fuck, man. When I buy a pack of chicken breasts, they're all different sizes. So, obviously, after a while, you'll be able to begin to eyeball and stuff like that, guys. But anyway, going to cut this one short. Calories in versus calories out, obviously in relation to your baseline and how many calories you need to grow and how many calories you need to lose. Counting your macros, why it's important. Food freedom, you taper your meal plan based on your goals. Don't listen to these fitness trainers or gurus or meal prep coaches out there who are just giving you random shit and telling you cannot eat certain things and limiting you. Food restriction, not good. Calorie restriction, totally different. Restrict calories. Even restrict certain macros, restrict carbs, restrict fats based on a person's body type and how they grow or don't grow, or how they're able to adapt to those certain things. But don't go cutting out certain foods. Food restriction is not okay. Calorie restriction is definitely okay. Count your macros, guys. Count your calories. Eat the pizza. Go to the gym. Do whatever it is you gotta do. Stay fit. Hammer your goals. More videos coming soon. Don't believe the hype.